that kind of podcast. We don't send dirty pictures to old ladies. We don't do that. We crochet.
Old ladies.
We crochet, play bingo, and drink beer. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
That's in my spare time. That's what I do.
So I'm told. So we're back again. It's Thursdays.
It is. Hello, we're still here.
We're still here. We're always here.
We're always here. Yeah.
I am in the pod lounge, and Cher is in the pod kitchen.
Yeah, I'm in the pod kitchen currently. Yep. Yeah. So, how did you know I was in the pod kitchen?
I don't know. Oh, and I have you minimized too, but there's no picture for you.
No,
I don't get a picture.
No picture.
No, but
no picture for you.
We are just doing what we like to do because it's so much fun, and there's no money in podcasting. But yay!
Yay for no money, like everyone else now.
Maybe this is just a guise for our drinking.
It is.
I'm going to go record a podcast. Yeah. That's it.
That's what I'm doing.
That's it.
Everyone be quiet now.
Yeah.
Mommy time.
That's right.
Mommy time.
Mommy needs a cocktail. Back off. Anyway. Get the duct tape. No, don't do that.
Well, maybe some. No.
You know,
okay.
you want to,
zip
but you can't. It's illegal, but you can't. But you could.
Yeah. You could. Technically.
No.
I mean, nah.
It's like
I just locked them in the rooms.
Yeah. It's like, Mommy, what are you doing with those tie downs? Anyway.
Yeah. What was that thing, that meme there? Right now is the only time I can like drive around with like a mask and
go to the bank with a mask on, and it's legit.
Yeah, I know.
I know, it's funny.
That's so bad. And she'd be like, "Yeah, okay, honey, we're all good."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my money or my money.
Yeah.
Yell out threats to the teller. I want you to take my money out of my account now.
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Heavily. In small bills from my account.
Wearing your Darth Vader mask.
And then the girl will be standing there like, what? Anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I knew.
I'll have to make light of the fact that we're all trapped like criminals.
I work with a girl, or I used to work, well, she was in my old apartment, and she used to work as a bank teller, I guess when she first started working and stuff, and she did get robbed.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Shit, that would be scary, because you know when someone's robbing a bank, they're like serious shit.
Well, it's so surreal. Like, it's like, is this for real? You know, like
it's not like they're robbing the 7-Eleven. They're robbing a fucking bank. Like,
I know.
That's you're seriously looking for money then, right?
That's insane, for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I remember I was, way back in the day, I had a part-time job. I worked at a Pure Later kiosk, hey? And this was the one on Regent. And I'd work there and I'd close up the place, you know? And like usually there was 2 of us on, and then the full-time girl would leave at 3, and then I'd close up at I think 5, something like that, right? And it was like one of these days where, I'm not sure it was a time change kind of thing, but it was dark real early, and it was just kind of dark in the store, you know? It had all that mood lighting and all these spotlights and whatever. Yeah. It was a nice swanky little store, and this guy comes in and he just looked shady as fuck. Like, he looked shady as fuck. And all my regular customers, like the people that would normally drop off on their way home and stuff, like they'd already come and gone pretty much, you know?
Right.
So I was just like, oh my God, this guy comes in and it was raining outside, and he's just shady, right? And then he's standing there, and he doesn't say anything. He's standing there, and he's kind of like looking over his shoulder, and he's like counting change, like he's trying to wait for the bus or something. I don't know, you know? But this is not a normal thing by any means. And I felt really, really uneasy. Now, part of the job when you had lull moments was you were supposed to wipe down all the features and all the props and all that stuff. So you had like Windex. You had Windex, right? So I'm thinking, this fucker makes a move on me, I'm spraying the shit in his eyes with Windex. I had no fear. I mean, I was scared because it felt like I got to feel. You know, I had the feels like this is not going to go down good, right? And then right, and then a business customer comes in. And he starts doing them, and this guy's still standing there, and he's like pacing, because he was pacing before, right, which was really, really creepy. Oh. And then, so this guy comes in, and he starts filling out his way bill. So I'm frantically writing him a note on the lower shelf, please don't leave. This creepy guy I think is trying to rob me. And I actually wrote that on a piece of paper and I showed it to him.
No way.
And then he's like, he looked at me and he just shook his head like he would just wait it out with me, right?
Yeah.
And then he kind of took his time and the guy fucked off.
Oh, thank God. Holy crap.
Never once. Yeah. It was like a fight or flight. Like, you fucker, I'm going to spray you down with Windex and you'll get clean one way or another. No. But I mean, like, you know, like being put in that position is just like, holy shit, like surreal, you know? It's just like, is this for real? Like, it's creepy.
Know, the entire time that I've worked in a pharmacy, I've never been in the store when it's been robbed. And we've been robbed.
Really?
Like by knife point and everything, yeah.
Like for money or pills?
Both.
Really, eh?
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. But no, I've never been there, so thank God for that. It'd be terrifying.
That's
People aren't
creepy.
screwing around when they're going for the big bucks, boy, that's for sure.
Yeah. No kidding, eh?
No. Creepy.
Well, tonight, I just wanted to touch base and thank everybody who contributed stories to us. We were kind of like, about, I guess it was a month and a half ago, we kind of like went bam, bam, bam to all the Facebook pages, and community pages, right? We're going to be doing that again, and we're going to be doing that some more, but I wanted to thank everybody for their contributions, especially Brandon. Like Brandon holy.
That was insane.
It wasn't it? Yeah.
I know.
And everybody was good about it, you know, like they didn't get down on us or question us or made fun of us or, you know, but, well, you don't know what to expect, right? Because a lot of people, you know, on these Facebook pages for the communities, it's people of all ages, and a lot of times older people, like, they're like, ghost bullshit, what's this doing on the page, you know, and the admins were really, really good, I have to say, on all the pages. A lot of them, they accepted us, and we've had a few more acceptances since then too. I just haven't had time with this whole COVID thing, right? So
yeah,
but
no. Brandon was like, holy crap, I couldn't even keep. It was like story, holy moly! It's like we should like go to Brandon.
I think we should go road trip
to Brandon. Like, holy crap, man!
That'd be awesome for sure.
It would. Yeah.
Well, you know, right, when we're allowed out without the Gestapo, like, ticketing and all this shit, right? I don't know, that's a little extreme, but...
I could probably get us some hazmat suits, so, you know.
You think?
I have, yeah, well, I have someone that could get me a hazmat suit.
We should take a Facebook pitch for that, like, you know.
That'd be fun. Hazmat,
sure.
N95s,
yeah,
goggles.
Sure. It's all the rage nowadays.
Sexy.
We hope everybody's keeping safe out there, too. Be smart, play it smart, stay at home. You know,
stay at home. Don't go crazy. Yeah. It's all fun.
The virus doesn't move. Yeah, the virus doesn't move, but people do. How profound is that, eh?
Yeah, no shit.
I know. So, but yeah, so like Brandon, they reached us and touched us, so to say, and we touched them back, and
yeah, well, I liked it.
No complaints. But we have people that didn't necessarily want to be interviewed for a phone interview. We have people that just contributed their stories and gave us permission to use their ghost stories.
Yeah, totally fine.
So we collected them.
To tell everyone's names?
Well, just say the first name, I think is okay, right?
Okay, first name is good.
For
privacy.
Okay. There's the first one is a bit of a conversation. People confirming. I guess there was the Christie's plant there. Hey, the Christie's factory that they were talking about. I think I've only been to Brandon like twice, and it's been a long time. Have you been to Brandon much?
Ooh, like traveling. You know, you stop like at the McDonald's or something, but I've never actually visited anyone there.
Right.
So I don't really know anyone there.
Right.
Just in passing, that's about it, really.
Yeah. There used to be a Bonanza there I was always meaning to go to. I think that's shut down now. But it was there up until like maybe about 5-7 years ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
Could be wrong, but I heard it was there, and I had a big thing for Bonanza. Me and a buddy, we'd always go. It's like, oh yeah, road trip, Brandon. You know, that was the big thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there was another girl, Kimberly. I have her story in with our stories here. We just couldn't coordinate. We're going to try and interview her tonight, but she never responded. So hopefully we can still get her. And you know what? Her situation is a little really creepy, so I can't blame her if she doesn't want to talk about it. You know, like it's one thing to read about it, but next thing to talk about.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
So it's all good. That's fine. So we take what we can get. Yeah, for sure. And then I'm probably going to be like flooding more pages. Not Brandon. I'll leave Brandon alone for now, but I'll be flooding more pages soon in different communities in Manitoba and seeing if anybody has stories that we can talk about. Right?
Sure. Sure.
Sharing the ghost love, if you will.
Share the love.
The love. So,
The love.
shall we? Okay, so this first story, do you want to, would you like to start off, my dear?
We have from Denise.
Yes.
It says the old Christie's office plus building on Pacific Avenue had ghosts before it burnt down in 2018. I never experienced it myself. I only heard the stories from coworkers. Chairs moving by themselves, strange noises, and the like. Some of those employees still work for Christie's. Give them a call. Well, I'd like to know who they are.
Should
I need
just
more information.
phone them up? Yeah, it'd be nice if we could hear from some people that actually like right in Brandon, right? Like, I mean, not just these people, but I mean, there might be people that aren't on Facebook or, you know, hear their side of the story, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. And then right after that, there was a Mandy who saw that story, and she says, she's like, oh my gosh, yes, walking from customer service to the bathroom, the hallway you had to walk through before turning the corner to the bathroom, the lights would flicker as you walked by. The old elevator doors would open on their own. And once when I was in shipping and receiving on a Saturday, you'd say, hi, Mrs. Christie, and keep going. LOL. I never really experienced anything except in shipping and receiving. That always seemed to be an active area. The paper cutting room gave me the worst vibes out of the entire building. I always got the feeling that something bad happened in there.
I wouldn't be surprised, really.
Well, if it's a factory warehouse, right?
Yeah, factory warehouse. Those things are, some of them are horribly unsafe, right?
Right.
Yeah, you never know, right?
You never know. And then the next one, we posed a question. There was an Elaine who said about, I won't give the address though, but it said that there was a house, I'll just say maybe on the 13th Street, right? So there were apparently...
That's good,
yeah, on 13th Street, there was lots of stories of this place, and it gave this person the creeps just driving by. So if anybody knows of this house in Brandon on 13th, you know, give us a shout. We'd love to hear it. And maybe, actually, you know what? The investigation work that I can do on Winnipeg, it looks like I can do it on Brandon too, Cher.
Oh, shut up, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so.
Good old archival stuff.
Archival.
That's awesome.
Oh, and here is, they mentioned Christie's. You want to do the next one for Shirley? Shirley Swirly?
Shirley. It says the, Shirley shared, she said the Massey Manor, which sounds like where, is it like a home? I guess.
Probably,
yeah. Probably has some lost spirits roaming around in there. I used to live there before the Christie's office plus fire. My son had encountered a few ghosts. It wasn't a negative experience, but still an experience nonetheless, really, yeah. Mm-hmm. Every time I would do laundry, which was just down the hall from my apartment, I would always feel like someone was walking down the hall toward me. I would see shadows through my peripheral vision. Ooh, that's creepy shit.
It is.
My son saw a guy sitting at our kitchen table. When I asked him what he looked like, he said someone from the old days with his hair combed to the side. Oh, like a greaser?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, another...
Brill cream?
He said, brill cream.
With the comb marks exactly in the hair, right? You know?
Oh, I know. It's like perfect.
I can see it now, yeah.
We're really like totally aging ourselves again, but that's okay. Everyone knows at this point.
I know.
It says another time he said he could hear his dad calling out to him.
Ooh.
One time he was sitting and playing in his room and someone said hello to him. My friend lived down the hall and her boy was playing around with the effects on Facebook Live. He was streaming using the negative effect and caught something peek their head in the doorway of his room. Okay, that would scare the shit out.
I would right out of there.
Nope. Thank you very much. I'll pass on that.
Pass.
Shirley.
So pass.